Education is always, in a general sense, worth it. It's a service to oneself, their community, and the world around them to have another educated person making a difference. At what point, however, does college become too expensive? At what point does that wall to a shiny degree become too burdensome for the average person? Since 1983, college prices have effectively doubled every 12 years, with an average 5.3% increase annually. With this, more and more soon to be college attendees are dismissing what could be a clean path to a stable future.
A lot of students feel pressure to be the very top of their class and to take as many AP or honors classes as possible and be involved in all the things because they are thinking like I have to get accepted to these schools or I have to get the biggest scholarships. So they put a lot of that stress on themselves to be competitive or competing with their peers.
When I started getting the scholarships, like for example, I would get like 10,000 a year just like on a basic merit, but then it'd still be like 50 to 70,000 to go there, and I'm like, that's not a lot at all. Like that's literally just a penny, like a drop of water in a bucket.
Inflation, not only in the general economy, but schooling in and of itself, has been a driving factor in the steep climb of college prices. With seemingly no stop in the rising cost of college, financial aid for incoming students has suffered as a result.
Financial aid hasn't kept pace. So when I started 16 years ago, the Pell Grant maximum was 5,000 something, and it's still only 7,395 today. So less than a $2,000 increase over 16 years. And the cost of attendance at the University of Missouri Columbia this year is like 36,000 between tuition and fees and living expenses. So the tuition and fees and other costs are far outpacing how fast aid is increasing.
Yeah, I feel the pressure to choose it more about money because what I want to do in life is go become a doctor. So me having to do undergraduate and then potentially go to medical school, that's just going to be long on top of one. So I think the pressure to go to the college that's giving the most amount of money is what's been causing me the most stress.
In my experience, we are seeing students question more whether or not college is the right choice immediately after high school.
So it's hard to say whether or not it's worth it because I think people are looking for different things. Um, as far as that degree, deciding what you want to major in and how much money you're going to make in that degree, I think that's important to look at. And I always think it's important to, again, get that degree in the best financial situation for you. So as far as trying to go to that like super prestigious college just because you think it looks better, I would always recommend going a cheaper route. It doesn't really matter where you go to school. It matters more what you're doing with your time there.
Reporting for FHN Today TV, this is Ben Bartels signing off.